The main reason that is my initiative called PNGOF, Palestinian Non-Government Organization Forum. It's a virtual forum. There is in this forum maybe more than 7,500 Palestinians everywhere. All they are from different backgrounds, from civil society, from the authority, from private sector also, and also the Palestinians as a citizens. And I made like bridges between them for what they need, and I give freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and freedom of access for the information. And this is the most important for us. And I am married. I have a new baby. His age now is like 40 days, not 40 years. But I always say Allah Barak Fik. And it's my honor that now I'm with you on this group.
My turn now. My name is Walid Shomali. My academic training is in chemistry. I studied the PhD at Northeastern University in Boston. And I've been back since 1990, here back in Bethlehem. I live in Beit Sahur, which is a nearby town of Bethlehem. Since my return back to Palestine, I got really involved in the civic society, and I did polling a lot, public opinion surveys, and then I co-founded back in 2003 the Palestine, and which I'm the executive director as well, besides my teaching at Bethlehem University in chemistry. I'm the executive director and co-founded the Palestinian Center for Research and Cultural Dialogue. I think that's it. I'm married with four kids.
4 kids.
Actually, we planned for 3, but you know, the 4th, you know.
By mistake.
But it's the best mistake we have ever made. You know, a 5-year-old daughter. Oh, she's my soul. Okay.
So now they told me that I am the moderator. You know, I think that why we should talk about the civil society in this Palestinian network. We should make a link. This Palestinian network, we as a Palestinian, we came from different country, 22 countries. And now I have just, when you talk 22 countries, I think that the civil society inside this country is different. The civil society here in Palestine, it's not the same like in Chile. And in Chile is different from the USA. But as a definition for the civil society, I think the same. But the rules and the law and the activity and the main goals for the civil society in the different country is different. Because the needed for the people, the target for them, it's different also. So why we should think about the civil society and what is the benefit for this Palestinian network if we want to focus about this civil society? This is the first question we should brainstorming with. The second, maybe we should think if it's important for us, what is the main goal? We should focus for 1 goal or maybe 2 goals maximum. We cannot put 5 or 6. We should focus on 2 goals maximum as a civil society in different countries. And this is the Palestinian network. What we should focus, which programs? We should focus for the Palestinians live there in this country, or we should focus about all of the citizens they work. For example, let's be director. I just met Daniel, and he told me that he have an institute called Palestinians and Chile Friends. For example, this organization, if we want to make them link with the Palestinian civil society here, or they should work there. I didn't know, really, I have no clear pictures, but we should answer these questions with you all.
Connecting the two, is that
absolutely.
Fair to say? Okay.
And I didn't know how we should work it. It's separated, or we should put framework for all the civil society outside. I didn't.
Perhaps we can spend a few minutes. This is what we did in our last workshop with very little guidelines. We thought it was good to just discuss, first of all, what the
Kind
needs
of
are here.
kind
Would you like
of
more?
problem you're facing here.
Yeah.
Inside Palestine.
Right,
Inside
to determine,
Palestine.
to determine what is needed here, and once that's been established, then we can
See what
discuss,
we can
bring here.
bring here.
Okay.
And I think, maybe, I don't want to put you on the spot, but because you live here, you would be better informed to explain, as well as you, Amo, what is in desperate need here in terms of civil society. And first of all, I think you're right, we should discuss the goal of civil society, which helps to determine the needs. I mean, when we say civil society, what does that really mean exactly? There are various interpretations and ways of looking at this, right?
Well, there's a broad margin in how to define it, but I mean, I think there is something in common between all these
Groups?
groups or definitions
Right.
regarding the civil society.
And what would that commonality be?
Well, the commonality is that the civil society is away from the political system, from the political regime. I mean, it comes from the grassroots
Right.
level, and I think, well, in my view, let me tell you what how I see the civil society. That I see the civil society as kind of a bridge between the regime, the political regime, and the grassroots level. This is one thing. The second thing, it plays an educational role in terms of democracy, human rights, and other things. And the other thing is that it works as a buffer zone, or I would say a barrier, in order not to have the authority, especially in our countries here, to try to reach or to attack or to try to assault the people of the grassroots level. So they work as a barrier, and at the same level they convey the message from the grassroots to the authorities.
And if I may add, Walid, because of the contextual uniqueness of Palestine, if we take Jerusalem, for example, as a case, we would say that the civil society is the pillar that is keeping the Palestinian society together against the occupier. Because the civil society in Jerusalem would act very differently than that in the West Bank.
Absolutely.
And it would act differently than that in Canada. So Jerusalem has a very unique status, and the civil society should be, in one way or another, empowered to be able to steadfast against the occupation. So there are different levels and different needs.